It's the parade you've always wanted to watch. It's on Thanksgiving, which is today. And yes, this is a parade. And it starts when the title float moves. Oh wait, there's no title. Seems like they forgot to finish it. And here they go. The floats are coming up. Now it's their plan. This is the Infogrames Multimedia Big Balloon Parade Spectacular. And it is right here, right now. So, as the parade starts, let's go all the way to here. I'm somewhere else today, hidden away from the parade, unfortunately. So, or it might be a surprise. You'll just have to know. And now, let's wait for the parade to come here. Well, the parade's here, as to be expected. And there's no banner for some reason this year. The title float just says BBP, which stands for Big Balloon Parade, as most of you may know. How strange, isn't it? And for the first time, we'll be using a tripod. Hooray! And if we can see here, we're leading the way for our the novelties we normally see. And which are the ice cream cone and the yellow stars. And look who else has come. Look who else is also leading the parade. It's our good old pal Garfield, furnished by Paws Incorporated. This is a track record. I've already forgotten how many times Garfield's appeared in our parade for. But, surely enough, he's appeared in it a lot. And the reason why he's leading the parade is because he's actually saying farewell to the parade. Because this is the last time this Garfield balloon is going to appear. So, hopefully, the next few Thanksgivings, Garfield can just hang up on the sofa and watch some more balloons head by with his cans of lasagna. Look who's coming on the Mr. Robot float. Well, you should see already. My good old pal James is on here, like he was last year. Well, I mean last time. And since the robot's powered by wheels, he can move around and enjoy himself freely. There he goes. And of course, it can't be Thanksgiving without some pumpkins. They look really tasty to eat, even in inflatable form. And here comes another float with the Powerpuff Girls on. They were on one of the last floats last time. So this time, they're on a float that's more in the beginnings. And right next to them is a brand new novelty. And this brand new novelty is Harold the Baseball Player, the third in the Harold series of balloons, and is actually appearing in the real Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. He's all decked up in black and white baseball gear, and is holding a baseball himself. And as per usual, we have our Poke Car, dressed up in Pikachu style, and has a visible tail and ears. And what always follows it is, of course, our giant Pikachu balloon, furnished by the Pokemon Company International. And this is the second time this brand new, still new Pikachu float is him wearing Ash's new hat from the movie Pokemon I Choose You, which is available in theatres now. And don't forget, he's also promoting the brand new Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon video games, which are also available now. And here's another regular to our parade, Harold the Police Officer, the second balloon in the Harold series, as he patrols the line alongside his other brother, Harold the Fireman, behind the float over here. Strange seeing that our first three novelties are all based on the same character, even though they're all brothers. Oh well. Our next float can surprise us all. Look who's on top of there. It's Mario and Thor. Thor's promoting his brand new movie as well from Marvel Cinematic Universe. And there's also some weird things as well. This float can move its gun, but be careful, it might fall down and break. Then already a Lego's already fallen off this float. And here it goes to nowhere. Look down here, there's a really weird, there's a car driven by Hagrid and Buzz Lightyear. Who knows, crossovers would be good, or more like fun. And here's a character who we haven't seen since the October Big Balloon Parade. Her name's Hello Kitty, and she's furnished by Sanrio here to promote her live touring show, Hello Kitty's Super Cute Friendship Festival. She looks quite good, decked up in her dungarees, yellow shirt, and of course her trademark red bow. Seen in the style seen in her show, Hello Kitty Stomp Village. And next up are the two Star Wars floats furnished by Lucasfilm Limited. So, it's set in two halves. And they're going to stop here and we'll see what they're going to do. This is a large float featuring all your favourite characters. See, two C-3POs, I don't know why there's two. And Yoda are on this walker with Admiral Akbar on the back. And we have Jar Jar Binks, Han Solo, Geonosian Warrior, and Luke Skywalker, along with a couple of others on the Speeder Shooter float. And there they go, going to fight off some more baddies. And for some reason, we don't have a Star Wars float. Instead, we have something else Disney is also involved with, and that is Kermit the Frog. He's back, guys. He's back after not appearing for a couple of parades now. This is his fourth parade, furnished by Disney Consumer Products and Media Group. Kermit is the leader of the Muppets, and who knows why everyone loves him so much. Yes, I'm not kidding. There he goes. Whoa, be careful. And whilst we wait for the next few floats, let's see what's going on over there as the parade goes by. We see a lot of floats and balloons. And Snoopy is just wandering through, going down. And this is over 5 balloons away. Pink Panther's the 9th, so we've got a lot more stuff to go through. The next float coming up has the Simpsons on it. Who knows? For a while we haven't seen the Bart Simpson balloon, because he'd been retired, unfortunately. So hopefully he'll come back and kick some tail with a skateboard. And of course, our beloved float, Panda Bear and Teddy Bear floats. They're both novelties and they're both fun and fab to fly. And of course, Snoopy's doghouse is here as well. Featuring Charlie Brown, Lucy, and of course Snoopy. And what's behind the float? Well, we'll give you the answer. The Snoopy balloon. A parade favourite, furnished by DHX Media. Snoopy is flying with his good old pal and best friend Woodstock. Give us a wave, Snoopy. Oh wait, you're just a balloon. You're just a balloon. Look how fast Snoopy can go. Wearing his good old jumper with Snoopy written on it, with green dots, a pair of ice skates, and what's this? It's a pair of headphones? Or do they look like earmuffs? They look like headphones to me more than anything, as he's wearing them in his ears. And there's a little peekaboo. Here's Woodstock. And look at this. Snoopy even has a camera inside his little arm. There they go. Galloping along is this skeleton horse, led by a samurai. And then here comes one of our favourite novelty floats, Chloe the Holiday Clown. And she's reappearing as a balloon in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. So, yep, it's nice to see her back in action. Oh, and what's this? Batman's also down there as well. Oh, surely enough. He's making sure that our beautiful cities aren't in big, huge trouble. And here is a castle float featuring all sorts of various villains from the Infogram's multimedia lineup. Looks spooky, but we can see them all. Yes, we can see them all. Oh, and look who's up there as well. This is a character who has only appeared in 2 parades, but she's back. Her name is Betty Boop, or Betty Boop as I should have preferred to call it. She's furnished by King Features Syndicate, and this is her 3rd parade. She appeared in 2 parades ages ago, but now she's back and just as hot and hip as ever before, with her friend, the Moon. Wonder if she'll attract any boys. I don't think so, but at least she's trying. Look at this float. It looks like a racing car to me. Jack Sparrow and a pilot are on it. But it's bent down. Oh well, that doesn't matter because... They're gone. That was quick, wasn't it, guys? Oh well. Let's see what else is also appearing here. The car. The toy soldier. And 2 robots. But let's just stare at them for a little bit. Because they look pretty cool. And let's just wait for them to, well, move. So we can see the next balloon. Uh-oh. Looks like something bad's gonna happen. And our next balloon's watching as well. Well, they've lost. Oh. Now, time to clean up the mess. Don't worry, we can rebuild them. Here we go. Just need to put a bit of fire here. Put a bit of fire here. An arm here. An arm here. There we go, all fixed. Because guess who's next? And making his 3rd appearance in the parade is none other than our favourite sailor man, Popeye. Furnished by King Peach's Syndicate as well. Popeye is, of course, the sailor man who loves eating spinach. In fact, he's holding a can of it right now. And has a baby named Snoopy and a wife named Olive Oil. Wonder if she is made with olive oil. Well, Popeye's huge. So huge, in fact, that because of problems that he's lower to the ground this time. You don't want to mess with this, sailor man. Uh-oh, we get some criminals about. But it's a 2-in-1 float. So this makes it different. There's eyes. And, uh-oh, whoa. Calm down. Guess what you've done now? You made the light turn all orangey. Like a sunlight. Thanks a lot, criminals. Oh well, at least we have 2 friends to save us all. Riding the big red shoe car this time. And they brought along someone else who's making his 2nd appearance in this form of balloon. Ronald McDonald, furnished by the McDonald's Corporation, much like the big red shoe car is. Shame he can't appear in person, but at least he's here as a balloon instead. Well, he's high. Pretty high. Not as big as Pikachu, who debuted last year. I mean, last time, but surely enough, Ronald looks hip, hop, and highly awesome. And pretty funny too, because of course, he is a clown, duh. So if we can see here, this is the parade going on so far. There's Goofy, a returnee who we'll see later, Woody Woodpecker. And if we turn forward, we have Uncle Buddy's Spongebob Patrick as Elmo, and then there's Sonic the Hedgehog going in. And Pink Panther's coming through as well. Let's zoom through down here. And if we see down here, we have Artie the Pirate. A novelty balloon. The captain of the balloons. Next up is a plain crazy float with a giant aeroplane with Chase McCain on it. If we zoom in, there he is, controlling the plane with a friend. And someone else who's controlling the area is the Pink Panther, making his parade debut, furnished by Metro-Goldwyn Mayer, MGM Holdings Limited. The Pink Panther, like I said, is here for his debut parade, and he's all dressed up to go swimming? Seriously, that panther is so weird that he decided to swim during the winter. But of course, here's the mighty old Pink Panther, cartoon superstar, and a superstar in the making. And look at that, he's got a towel on his neck and, of course, a long, long tail. So this is a 3D balloon, as opposed to being 2D. We'll see you again next time, Pink Panther. Just be careful. Just be careful. Now we're on our longest float in the parade, and that is Polar Jack's SS Polar Jack, furnished by the Macy's Parade Wikia, and of course has the clones on it, and the Robloxian balloon that can spin around to reveal another clone. This is an elegant art. It's long and it's full of action. And here's another sort of blue thing, and he didn't appear in the last parade, but he's back, and his name is Sonic the Hedgehog, furnished by Sega. Just be careful, Sonic. You almost fell down. Well, he is one of the largest balloons in our parade. And like I said, please be careful. He is massive. 64 feet tall, I'm talking about, worth of blue. And he's here to promote his video game Sonic Forces. That's available now. If we can see here, we can see some of the balloons over there. Uh-oh, Woody Woodpecker's gone into a bit of trouble. I'd say his hand's stuck, and I think they're going to try and get him free. Hopefully his hand won't be ripped off. That wouldn't be any good. So here we go, we're on the Lego Island Extreme Stunts float, furnished by Lego, of course, featuring all your favourite characters: Pepperoni, Nick and Laura Brick, the Brick Stand, Snap Locket, and B1, that sail is blowing off. Uh-oh. Oh well, at least it's back on now. Hey dudes, it's me, Pepperoni! Yay! Oh, thanks, Pepper. And here's Felix the cat. He's returned for another parade. We haven't seen him for a little while, but this is a new version of Felix. He's a little larger, a little bit more better. And he's following on with the green stars as well. Wow. Look at what we have here. We have some favourite characters. Spongebob and Sandy Cheeks in the sponge car. Now they're waiting for what they want to wait for. Well, you guessed it already. The giant Spongebob and Patrick Star balloon furnished by Nickelodeon. Much like how the car is. Oh gosh. Spongebob is here as always. He's trying to jellyfish and Patrick's holding on for his dear life as well. Ooh. Maybe SpongeBob won't. Oh, what? Mate. Whoa, be careful, SpongeBob. You're going to... You've learnt your lesson, haven't you? Oh, what's this? He's becoming a balloon handler, even though these balloons don't need to be handled. How cool is that? There they go. Here's a float we enjoy seeing, the castle float. And it's mainly got my friends on. Ben Bryan, Oscar Barnett and Aaron Mann, as well as a couple of others on the bottom as well, including Bob, the minifigure right here. And already we're on to our fourth to last balloon, and that is Elmo from Sesame Street, furnished by Sesame Workshop. His third appearance now, but this time he's not following Dorothy's fishbowl. He's holding Dorothy's fishbowl with Dorothy the fish inside. Elmo is still enjoying his life on Sesame Street for many years now, and kids always love this Fred Furry monster Muppet. And don't forget to see new episodes of Sesame Street on HBO and on Cartoon Network. Oh, and the baseball and basketball and football have moved past. So now we're on to the more Christmassy side of the parade. Here is Percy the Penguin balloon. Well, Percy's been used for a lot of parades, and yet he's still in very tacky condition. I think he's wearing out. But still, he's a very good character, and who is on there? Boko Loco, Emmett, and the Stig. And following on is the Christmas float. We've got 3 more giant balloons to go, so we're still not quite done, but look at this. This is a Christmas scene full of Christmassy goodness. Well, seems like poor old Woody Woodpecker got damaged majorly. Not only he got deflated, well, he's extremely low to the ground. Even worse than a novelty balloon would be. Poor old Woody, but of course he's furnished by Universal and promoting his movie, his CGI movie that's available now in Brazil. But now he's having trouble getting on the route. He's probably been he's probably got a puncture in his stomach. My custom elf passes by. Now we're on to the snowman float. Full of uniquely made snowmen and some police officers patrolling the route. How good can this be? And right, here's a blast from the past. A character we haven't seen for a while in our parade, and it's Goofy, Santa Goofy, making his return. This is our oldest balloon yet. It hasn't even been destroyed. It's still there. And is excellently cool. But he's given him a bit of a recolor, and by the way, he's finished by Walt Disney Company. This is going to be a one-off event for him. But at least he's had a good chance to be in the parade again. Cheers to you, Goofy. Laughing, funny guy. And by the way, here's another character who we've seen before. Brian the Bunny Rabbit, our only balloonicle in the parade this year. Furnished by Mayday 51 Productions and, of course, Infogrames Multimedia. he's different because, like I said, he's not a balloon. He's a balloonicle. Balloonicles are different to balloons in any way you can imagine, as they can move on their own. They don't need to be in the air. All they need is a bit of power, and then they're ready. Well, we're almost at the end of the parade, and as the candy canes pass by, we've got a couple of novelties left, one more character balloon left, and our final main float before Santa. And guess who it has on there? Mrs. Claus with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer as a falloon. Oh yes. Oh yes indeed. And Rudolph can change colour too. Flash, flash, flash. Back to our regular colour now. Because now we have our very last character balloon. You've seen him in Evan's farewell. And now he's here on the route. Buddy from Elf. Furnished by Warner Brothers Consumer Products. Oh, Buddy is a young, loving elf who appears in the movie Elf alongside the musical Elf Buddy's Magical Christmas. And don't forget, you can get that on DVD. And now we're on to the grand finale corner where everything happens. So here's Charlie the Elf, Kit the Red Elf, and CJ the Yellow Elf. They're just going to line up. And now, here comes the moment you've all been waiting for. Jolly old Saint Nick is here. Yes, he's finally here. After parading and parading, our favourite man is here. And I'm not on the float this time, as I said. I'm somewhere else narrating it. Well, there we go. That was the end of our awesome parade. Now Santa's going to turn out the lights and say farewell.